Hello and welcome to Art Friends. We are friends who like art. My name happens to be Coen, and today I am
New
joined
choice.
by my other art friends, and we're
Coen,
playing.
I said new
We're
choice.
playing. We're playing new choice. We're doing the new
Coen,
choice.
new intro.
We're,
Give me a new intro.
we're,
New choice.
okay. I'm the host today. What is going on? Okay.
I'm
Hello.
Opalia, by the way.
Wait. I'm gonna do this. Friends, my by joined am I today and Coen am I art like who friends are we where friends art to welcome hello.
Perfect.
The other art friends say their names.
You just have to do it. You just have to. You just have to go.
Here, working with professionals.
I must say this has been the best intro we've ever had. If this is people's first time listening to the podcast, they are not gonna want to keep watching. I am very sorry. Anyhow, today we're playing New Choice again, and for the people that didn't watch the other episodes where we played this, I think they were called Deserted Island and Bears, Bullets, and Fire.
First off, shame.
Shame. Watch our
really,
content.
it's my favorite episodes.
We need ad revenue. I drew a lot of things for those episodes. So
I did a speed paint, but Coda didn't add it in.
Because Coen drew the things.
Oh well.
Shame on you, Coda.
Anyhow,
shame.
Today we're playing New Choice, and the way that works is basically we're gonna do a little fun roleplay session, and they're gonna be presented with challenges, some real predicaments.
Discord roleplay.
Oh no, we're gonna have the 10-foot tall demon lords in here any second now. Trust me, there's like a butt ton of those. You don't even want to know.
Everyone, get the U and the W keys out.
I don't get it.
Same.
Oh, uwu.
Uwu! Oh!
Right, so, hold on. How this often works is we'll be thrown into a predicament. So in the first episode, Opalia and Coen were on a sinking cruise ship. On the second one, they were at a radioactive power plant that was blowing up.
And we got superpowers.
Yeah, and as they try to work their way out of this situation, man, I just kept saying new choice, so they wouldn't be able to do what they wanted to do. And eventually it led to some very strange hijinks involving murdering old people and a lot of speak of bears.
Coda hated us.
You say that like it's past tense?
Joke's on you. It's future perfect. Anyhow.
I will hate you, but Coen, you're throwing me and Opalia into a situation. You're going to be throwing us into a situation. Opalia and I try to get out of it, and at any point, you can tell us new choice.
Can we actually start, because we only have a limited time to record?
It'll be fine.
No, Coen.
We'll be fine.
We won't go on tangents. That's our secret.
Yeah, Opalia, we're so crunched for time. Good thing we're not playing Among Us.
Good thing we're not playing Among Us. Am I right, Opalia? Good thing we're not playing Among Us and forgetting to record. Right, Opalia?
In my defense, shut up.
Good defense. Anyhow.
Can't argue with that. Have a nice day.
You guys are... I know this is going to sound very unreasonable and difficult off the bat, but you guys are walking. You guys are walking in a park, more specifically. And this park happens to be green. And it's a nice sunny day. And you guys are walking a nice 6 feet apart from each other, both with face masks on.
Two bros sitting in a hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
6 feet apart because they're social distancing.
I don't know what you guys...
Yeah.
What is that from?
Coda, high five.
Never heard of that before. Anyhow, you guys decide to sit on a bench 6 feet apart.
Because we're not gay. Well,
Because you're not straight, I
Wait.
guess. Or at
Not
least
straight.
Opalia's not straight, that's for sure.
Coda and Opalia sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not straight.
Anyhow,
That's
not
gross.
going on tangents, am I right? The wind,
All right.
the wind has a nice breeze to it. The sunlight is casting all these wonderful shadows. You see all sorts of weird shapes in because the trees are heckin' strange. But in front of you, there's this mild annoyance of a really loud pigeon picking at the floor. What do? Cool, motherfucker.
So
Anyhow,
this pigeon is.
Coen.
But so this pigeon is in our path. I would like to befriend this pigeon.
okay, how do you want to befriend this pigeon?
I walk up to it and I get down on one knee and I look deeply into its eyes.
The pigeon looks
And I
back.
say to it,
Furry.
Birdie? Question mark.
I guess.
I guess.
Aren't like bird furries called Dutchie?
I wait for the pigeon's response.
Opalia, no. The pigeon just looks back at you, and you don't know why, but you feel like even without making pigeon sounds, it understands you. You also feel the irradiated energy of popular Hollywood movie actor Will Smith for no reason at all.
Don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh no. But
I'm not gonna explain that reference. Anyhow, go on.
I get it. I look at this pigeon and I look back at Opalia and I say, Opalia, he understands. We will become Lord of the Pigeons. You know that book, Lord of the Flies?
I thought of Lord of the Rings.
That too. It's like those except pigeons.
I think I still want to throw the trash can.
I mean, you can do it.
Can I throw it against Coda?
You can always.
So pretty much I'm demolishing the trash can off its holder and throwing it against Coda.
I look at the pigeon, I say, pigeon, help.
With a gasp of air, you in a split second, you look at the pigeon as it unfolds its zipper, and charming, popular, famous Hollywood actor Will Smith pops out and sacrifices his life to save you from this garbage bin. He lays down as he's uttering his final words, and he said, "It's rewind time. New choice, Opalia."
So wait.
Coen, wait a second. What just happened? So wait, Will Smith is dead in my arms.
But I said new choice.
Oh no, you can't. I like this.
You can't unkill Will Smith.
You can't unkill the will. Okay, so that was a joke. So I have befriended this random pigeon. I am not a pigeon, nor am I any form of bird.
I'm snipping against
Yet I
Coda's head
befriend
again.
them. I am their brethren, their flock. Not like you would understand.
Why did that sound so sensual?
But while you say this, you don't realize the cat sneaking up behind you and preying on your pigeon. And when I say cats, I don't mean regular cats. I mean military grade armored and weaponized Sumerian tiger.
Good cat.
Cyborg tiger.
Cyborg tiger.
Cyborg tiger. Cyborg tiger.
The Siger sneaks up behind you, and it's about to fully laser beam annihilation this pigeon and then eat it with its I guess drill teeth. It has drill teeth. Its teeth move and their drilled teeth. Opalia, do you warn Coda at all before this happens?
I go to the side and I'm like, have a nice meal.
Ooh.
The tiger just nods at Opalia and unfold. Coda hears like a click behind him. And Coda, you look behind it, you say kind of like, oh, what's that? As you see this epileptic showdown of high-powered lasers rain and kill this pigeon, who has been revealed to be Will Smith in a very, very tiny costume. And just as you realize this, his skin just evaporates instantly, and all you see is a skeleton, and that just turns into ash. And the tiger begins to eat the ash because apparently it eats ash now.
I called the police.
Okay, so two things just happened. One, someone DM'd me from a random server and said, please send nudes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna send them. Yeah, that actually happened. It's like a meme server, so I guess.
What are you gonna send?
I'm gonna send them. Let's see, what should I send them?
Wait, what if you send them one of those old drawings you did with like the head with legs sticking out of it?
Oh, that could be pretty damn funny.
But all right, back on track.
Back on track. So you call the police.
I call 911 and I say, "Cops, my pigeon has been devoured by a cyborg."
The cop responds back to you and is like, "Sorry, sir, what now? Excuse me, could you repeat that?"
I was in the park and I made friends with this pigeon.
What now?
And then
Are you pigeon sexual, mate?
Not until now.
No, that's a very strange thing, oh, don't you know?
Excuse me, what nationality are you?
Crikey, what's that of any relevance, eh?
Okay, I think I got it.
Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge me?
Can you come on down to this park?
Can do, sir.
Come on down.
We can. In fact, we have the ability to do that.
Will you come on down and help me with this cyborg, or do I need to call animal control?
I am the animal control, and as soon as he said this, you hear the ringing of the phone, and you hear kind of this whoosh in the sky, and you look up as you see this gigantic heli platform come down and park in the middle of the Park River. 15 absolutely packed troops come out and say, "Payload in sight, Siger." I repeat, payload in sight, Siger. And they kind of storm towards you. They're like, no worries, sir. We will avenge your pigeon."
I look at Opalia.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I look back at you.
We have a moment, and then I look at this cop, and I say, "None will avenge my pigeon, but I." And I grab him on the shoulder.
Shoot him, please. End my misery. I mean, what?
What? The special agent just kind of looks at you and he's like, "Excuse me?"
I said I will fight the cyborg.
Okay, so Coda, you want to engage the cyborg. All the special agents just kind of look at you and they're like, "Do you want a weapon?"
No, he doesn't have one. I won't either.
Excuse me? Okay.
He's just going to kill. Okay, that's going to be funny.
Okay. So you look at this cyborg, this massive, absolutely massive tiger with all sorts of cybernetic enhancements. You don't even know what this guy has. He might just be a full-on robot at this point. You don't know. But what do you do to attack him?
First, I look at Opalia and I say, "Watch this." And then I walk up to the cyborg and I go, Thank you. You have done a great service this day. That pigeon was really clingy.
New choice.
I say... I walk up to him, and I walk up, and I just nod to him, and I just stick out my hand for a handshake.
The tiger responds by opening its jaw to an unnatural degree for a tiger, and this strangely anatomically correct robotic arm pops out of its mouth and just starts to shake your hand. It's covered in it. You would expect it to be saliva, but it's more like warm oil, and you're very confused.
I look at him and I say, "Thank you, friend. You have done a great service this day."
The tiger retracts its arm back into its back to where it belongs, and then it looks at Opalia.
And I look at him.
The tiger stares at you, and you see something red light up in its eyes. It seems to almost scan you in a particular way.
I go towards the tiger and I'm like, "Can I pet you?"
The tiger responds by once again opening up its mouth, kind of doing a ninjutsu move and drop kicking you to your knees, and then it just starts petting you.
Not what I expected, but it's kind of what I wanted.
Whoa, I didn't know I wanted this till now.
I never knew I wanted to get drop kicked to the knees and then petted by a cyborg Sumerian tiger. This is great.
I walk up to the tiger and I say, "Now, take us to your home."
As soon as you say this, the special forces kind of look at you and they're like, "Hold up now, I thought you were gonna fight it. We need to take it back to the military place. We do our military business at. We can't allow this to
I
happen."
look at them and I say, "This tiger is my friend, not yours." And I look
Well,
back at
he's
the
our
tiger and I say,
property, so you're gonna have to hand him over.
"You treat this man like property?
Yeah.
That's objectification."
He's more robot than living being at this point. We replaced most of his brain with a supercomputer.
I look at the tiger and I say, "How would you like to run away?"
The tiger looks at you, and he doesn't even have to use any of its bizarrely specific and borderline useless mechanical parts to tell you that he wants to run away as far as he can.
I climb onto the tiger's back. Opalia, do you join me?
I climb onto another tiger's back, the one that drop kicked me.
No, it's
That's
the same tiger.
What? Why is there only one tiger? I don't want to sit right next to Coda.
You can sit in front of me.
Okay.
You know what? This tiger looks at you, and it feels that you don't want to sit close to Coda because he does reek of pigeons somehow already. And out of nowhere, behind its front leg, its torso part flops open, and kind of an arm sticks out, and it all kind of merges together in some cool 2007 Transformers by Michael Bay movie-esque way. And this very, it seems like it should be branded, but it isn't. But this very specific gamer chair pops out and presents itself to you.
Nice. I'm gonna sit on that.
You know, as soon as you sit, you notice that it has a full 360-degree axis rotation. You can sit upside down in this chair.
I'm intrigued.
I hop on the tiger's back. I look back at the special forces, and I say, "This tiger is free." And then I point to the sky.
No, it ain't.
Ask
And
the tiger.
they fire. They, as soon as he said that, out of the heli platform, this giant, what seems to be almost like holographic net, pops out and covers the sky. The sky turns like a tint of purple as the energy like kind of covers you, and you start to feel not that at ease. It's almost like you're trapped, and they just point their guns at you.
He-Man. I'm sorry. My brain said I should say that right now.
I
Nice.
look at Opalia. I'm seeing if she has a plan.
Yes. Okay, so I go towards the military dudes and I talk to, the commander, and I'm like, Commander, could I please take the tiger with me? I always told my mother that I would be able to catch a Siberian tiger, and this is right now my chance. Please let me take him. I look into his eyes. I'm going to punch the dude and jump back onto the chair, and I'm like, run! Wait,
Okay.
doesn't have the tiger like some sorts of mechanics to just kill people? Or like
I mean,
cut
yeah.
the net?
It's a tiger. It has all the mechanics.
Tiger, cut the net thingy, majiggy.
But you
Yeah.
punched the dude.
Oh, you let me
And
do
he
it?
and he goes in this like Indian accent. He just goes, "Ow!" And as soon as you say, "Quick, run!" to the tiger, you hear this mechanical whirring in its backside, and out of its you don't want to look that closely, but out of presumably its anus, this rocket-propelled system appears, and it just blasts off horizontally. It does not go up. You go up like a couple of meters above the ground, but you're still not quite high enough to fly away.
Oh,
And
I
the
actually
net's
make it
still
onto
there.
the tiger again?
You're on the gamer chair that's extending out of the tiger.
Very nice.
And but the tiger makes like a growling sound, and the hand sticks out of its mouth, and it kind of points at Coda, and then this steering system appears on its backside, and Coda, you're gonna have to steer the tiger.
All right. I look at the tiger and I say, "Take me to your home."
The tiger
that
kind of
just
makes
almost
this
a
very
military
confused
base?
hand gesture, like you were the one supposed to steer, asshole. I can't take you anywhere.
I'm like, okay, I will take us to a paradise. Where am I at the moment?
No one knows. You couldn't. You just walked into this park. You don't remember anything before it, but you can't quite tell where you are since people seem to have fluctuating accents.
Okay, I say, Opalia,
Oh.
you're the one with the better view inside your gamer chair. So, I would like you to guide me. Where shall I go?
Stop doing that, pigeon brain. Okay.
I've kind of developed this whole character.
What do you mean, character? This is an accurate representation of you. Pigeon.
I roll for perception.
As soon as you say out loud, I roll for perception, you hit a tree because perception, in fact, destroys everything. So you hit this tree, and the
Here's a
tiger.
joke.
You guys fell off, but the tiger went like clean through it, and it's like in the lake, except it hasn't deactivated its rocket yet, so it's like drilling into the ground. Then you see all the water spurting up until it finally stops, and the tiger kind of drops down, and then just walks towards you.
All right. Are there any authorities coming after us?
Yeah, they're you're still in this like dome bubble shield. You're still trapped. You just happen to hit a tree. You weren't able to get to the side of it yet, but the guys are coming after you.
Whoa. I look at Opalia and I'm like, are we? Where are we?
I don't know, but dude, that's the first time people actually want something from me.
Wow. Opalia, I want your money. PayPal me. No.
Coda, just for Coda right now being like, you have to do that one meme with like the finger up and then down, like,
Yeah. If Coda wants to edit that in, I will draw that. I will do that.
But whatchamacallit? So I look at Opalia, I'm like, I think us and this Siger are all part of a grand experiment.
Also, I just realized I have to draw all of this.
Yep. You were like, oh, and these super complicated mechanisms, and the entire time I was like,
I'm digging my own grave.
And from now on, the story is just like, oh yeah, that.
And then you were like, the rocket came out of its anus. I was like, have fun.
Can we call this episode Coen digs his grave for like an hour straight?
I'm in for it.
Oh.
Anyhow.
But whatchamacallit? Okay, so I tell Opalia we need to get to the edge of wherever we are. I don't remember anything before this. I think we're part of a government experiment.
The tiger looks at you and he's like, dude, no. But you don't know he thinks that.
You know, Coda, don't worry about it. You're already on the edge of my nerves.
Well, okay, pushing it, but I get it.
Oh, I'm pushing it, Coda. Said the person that is talking to this microphone for like 8 minutes straight, very closely.
You hear some whirring sounds. You hear some whirring sounds around the tiger's throat. And you suddenly hear this robotic voice, and it says, I just made a voice mod to be able to say to you guys, holy crap, you guys have a very dysfunctional relationship. I thought you were friends.
Friends is such a vague term.
That is what all bad friends say. Anyhow, I am the Siger. I ate the pigeon. That pigeon was my arch nemesis, famous Hollywood actor Will Smith. He stole my mother, then my brother. And then he wore them in a dress.
At first, I was angry with you. But then I realized that you had your reasons, and I sympathized with you.
I appreciate you, hippie, but honestly, these special forces are coming towards us, and they have weapons.
So do you. We should fight them.
Okay. As soon as he says that. I'm gonna say that a lot. Like all these weapons pop out. They're like it opens its mouth, and the hand that was in there is suddenly carrying a Glock. Like missile launchers pop out of its shoulders. Its elbows turn into miniguns, so it will also be shooting backwards.
Have fun.
Its kneecaps seem to be like the openings of grenade launchers, and on its backside is this gigantic laser that was used to fry the pigeon earlier with a whole bunch
I really
of
like to think that like all
systems
these
next
things
to it.
pop out. It's like laser, missile launcher, and then there's like a second wait, and then all of a sudden the hand comes out with a Glock.
Glock.
Oh man, have fun drawing.
Just to remind you guys, this is all still happening in the park.
I look at Opalia and I say, "You man the lasers. I'll steer.
What?
I'll steer the Siger. You will be in charge of the lasers."
I do
from
not
your
need
gamer chair."
steering when firing my weapons.
Oh, but you need it whenever you're not firing your weapons?
Yes, I cannot be bothered to drive. You are the only one I know with a driver's license.
All right.
Opalia, do you have a driver's license?
I can drive you insane.
Sounds good. Not right now, preferably. Anyhow,
I look at the Saigar and I say, wait, before we go in there, do you have any weaknesses that we need to account for?
I have none.
You have none?
None.
Are you sure? You
Yes.
can trust me.
I have not a single weakness.
Okay. Well then,
Except
what do we...
Water.
Except...
there is this one thing, and I will tell you after this battle.
Alright.
So, the Saiger kind of, it gets into this battle ready stance. What do you guys do to prepare for attack?
Well, Are we shooting the lasers, or are we just gonna fight on our own?
You have to fight on your own. You have to find your own weapons, and you have
I
to...
look at Opalia, and I pick up a I I pick up a stick and I say, "Use a stone. We will break their bones."
I'm sitting myself onto the park bank.
The Saiger like gets out of his battle ready stance, looks at you, and is like, "Bro, that was pretty good, except also not. Screw you," and he goes back into the battle stance.
I just sit down on the park bench and I'm like, I'm just going to watch you.
New choice.
Oh. I'm just going into battle stance. They can't kill me.
I think that's kill me.
They can't kill me. What are they? The military?
What do they have? Guns?
Guns, I eat those for breakfast.
I can only handle my guns with milk.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I am lactose intolerant and I still eat ice cream and milk.
Nice.
I am
You
lactose
eat milk?
intolerant and I still eat guns. Dang
I
it.
eat milk with a spoon.
I am
next to
lactose intolerant and I still eat tomatoes. What's your excuse?
I still
Anyhow.
have to cook some rice. I don't think I have
Rice.
the possibility.
Jay,
think we all still have to cook
these
rice.
guards, these special forces scream at you in like 15 different accents, and it's very confusing. And Coda, you see Coda just throw a single stick and a single rock at one of them, and every single bone in his body shatters instantly. He just goes, "Oh!" He switches between a whole bunch of different accents during the scream, and the tiger is like, "What the hell, dude?" As soon as it says that, it begins firing this absolute fury of firepower. Rocket-propelled grenades. The single Glock is firing. The miniguns are firing backwards. The laser is frying everything. And Opalia, as you jump onto the gamer chair, the Saiger's all the Saiger's weapon systems fold back in very mechanical and satisfying ways, which I am not going to animate because I like spare time. And the anal rocket once again pops out. The ankle rockets, all the rockets.
Wait, do I have to censor that?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, anal is just a word like oral, just refers to the boots.
I guess so.
But you know, it does get used in one context. Anyhow, you guys blast off into the horizon, and you leave behind this trail of smoke as all the guards look onto you and they're like, "Dang it, you!" And you are now being chased by the government once again. You fly high up to the skies, and you're above the clouds at this point. You see this, you hear this like John Powell music in the background as you're sitting on the back of the Saiger and in the gamer chair. And
I look at the Saiger and I say, "What was your weakness? What were you going to tell me?"
My weakness is, in fact, bananas.
Can relate.
Bananas?
Bananas. If I
You mean like eating them?
If I get hit by a single sliver of a banana, I will perish instantly.
I want to eat a banana so bad right now.
We have to escape somewhere where they will never find us.
Also, where there are no bananas.
Yes.
Where should we go, Opalia? You seem to
Mm.
be the one with the more common sense.
What makes you think that?
She does not talk to pigeons. That are my worst enemy.
Well,
I also enjoy
it was a
petting.
human.
Where should we go?
Left, then right, then 2 times left, and then 1 times right, and then following the street, okay?
I revoke my previous statement about common sense.
I say let's go hide in plain sight. Let's go downtown.
I don't feel well with that.
Okay, then let's go to a tropical island where no one is.
Let's go to the beach. Okay,
Tropical islands have
perfect.
bananas.
Let's go to a non-tropical island.
Let's go to the tropical island and just stay away from the bananas.
I do not like to be at a place where my only weakness exists. Just take any other place, dude.
The Netherlands.
No.
Just no.
They are going to celebrate that borderline racist festival soon. I mean holiday. We should probably stay away.
Oh, the Zwarte Piet or something like that?
Yeah.
Really is borderline racist.
Oh well. We'll figure it out.
Let's go to Sweden.
For now, let's just go into the busy part of town for now.
No, Sweden.
We'll pick up rations and then we'll go to like a deserted island.
I am sorry, Opalia. Sweden has been nuked by the famous Pop Cross Studios YouTube channel. It is a barren wasteland.
Christian.
I have an idea. Let's go to the supermarket and then go to Sweden. So we'll have rations and we'll be in a barren wasteland where they can't find us, and we'll discuss our plans there.
I like bears. They're Coen's only weakness.
Who is
so
that?
What do you say? Let's go to the supermarket and pick out some rations.
Okay. What supermarket are we going to go to?
Walmart.
The one and only. And as soon as he says that, he makes a full-on nosedive. And without even steering, he just lands in the middle of the Walmart. You crash through the ceiling. Everyone runs out, and you have the whole store to yourself.
Alright. So, I say, you two go... Actually, Cyger, you wait here. Opalia, you go get water and things. I'll go get food.
Water? You want me to get a water?
I do want you to get a water. A water.
I do not know, but I feel like a very specific group of people watching us right now is very pissed off.
The thing is, Jesus once said like a part of Art Trends in where I was just saying water, and it sounded so Britain to him, and no one appreciated it.
Who is Jesus?
My only Lord and Savior.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Opalia, you go to the water section, and I go to the food, like, produce section.
Cyger looks around in the store, and then he realizes at the fruit section, there's bananas. And he just gets...
I'm right behind the Cyger, and I'm like, do you want to come with me? I'm in the water section, very far away from bananas.
He goes with you as like fast as he can. His ears are kind of like down, and his claws turn into straight up like rocket, like not even rocket, just like sheer force of will propelled roller skates.
Coen, I go to the produce section and I grab a banana. I put it in my shirt. and I begin walking towards Opalia. I walk there slowly. Do I see them?
You see them.
I turn
I
around.
walk up. I walk up to the Cyger, and I look at him, and I say, "You should have left alone the pigeon," and I hit him with the banana.
Before he can hit the tiger with the banana, I'm jumping right in front of the tiger. I'm kicking against the banana. Don't underestimate my reflexes, Coda.
The banana flies into the air, and it's like in midair. And whoever one of you, I'm gonna say a word real in a bit, and whoever one of you says it first after me, it's a very specific phrase. Whoever says it first after me catches the banana. The other friends say their names.
Opalia!
I guess Opalia wins.
Wait, what do you mean? Well, you were supposed to say your name?
Yeah.
I mean, you were supposed to repeat the other friends say their names, but
The other friends said their names. Yes!
Coda doesn't count anymore.
I'm just gonna say Coda wins, heck it.
No!
So, Coda, you grab the banana out of midair. What do you do with it?
I grab it and I throw it at the Cyger.
Coda!
Wait, do I manage to get it? Do I manage to hit him?
You have the banana, but like as soon as
I run it to him and I throw it
Coda,
as close
wait!
as I possibly can.
Coda, wait! Revenge isn't worth it! Revenge isn't worth it!
I hit him. I hit him with the banana.
you hit him with the banana,
I hit him.
and you
with the
see
banana.
as nothing happens, and it's kind of silent for like a solid 30 seconds. It's the longest and most awkward 30 seconds you've ever had, and you just hear this: "Fool, I was lying. It was kiwis." And as soon as he says this like gigantic like wind, like the arm pops out of his mouth again, and it just grabs you by the ankle and holds you up in the air.
I look at him and I stick out my hand. I say, "My name is Coda. It is nice to meet you."
What, are you just gonna try doing it again? The Cyger just kind of looks at you and he's like, "Do you have a mental disorder? Are you okay?"
I do the anime thing where I push up my glasses, except they're not there. I go, "Opalia, you know what to do. Go for the kiwis."
I'm taking a gun and shooting at Coda's ankle.
You shoot Coda in the ankle, and he's like, "Oh, dude, what?" He just
Opalia! Oh!
he falls onto the ground. The Cygas let him go at this point, and he's just kind of like on the ground, just squirming with his just shot ankle.
Ah! Get the kiwi!
Okay, it's time for my monologue.
Go
As
with
soon
your
as
monologue.
Coda, you're such a fool. I have ordered the Cyger to kill the pigeon and get your trust. And then I step onto his face and I'm like, you
Wait.
are the one that I'm avenging.
You ordered the Cyger to kill the pigeon?
Yes. It was our day, Coda.
But you see, I knew you had ordered the Cyger. That's why I planned for you to shoot my ankle. You see, while you weren't looking, I made cybernetic modifications to myself using the parts of the Cyger in my ankle. They are activated upon being destroyed. I will self-destruct in 40 seconds.
Honestly, seems like a win-win situation to me.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Death Note.
Anyways, I'm setting myself onto the Cyger and I'm like, okay, we should fly out of here.
Wait, stay here for another 38 seconds.
Come on, Cyger.
The Cyger just jumps The Cyger, you just jump onto the Cyger's gamer chair again, and you guys just blast off as Coda lays there with his still very much shot ankle.
Joke's on them. I'm not actually going to self-destruct.
But you
Now,
hear this
I can take
beeping
my
noise
time to
in your ankle, Coda.
Oh no. I need to cut off my leg.
Okay, look around for
run
things
away
that
in
could
20
possibly.
seconds.
All right. Am I anywhere? Oh, you know those? Okay, am I anywhere near like the bike and scooter toy section?
I guess I'll just say yes.
You know how whenever you do like those scooter tricks and like the scooter spins around and it hits you in the ankle?
Yeah. No.
I want to do that, but really hard, and try to slice my leg clean off.
That's what she said. No.
What?
No, but Coda, new choice.
I accept my fate. I look at the beeping noise, and I say, huh, guess I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. And I do a maniacal laugh.
As soon as you finish your maniacal laugh, you hear the countdown go to beep, beep, beep. And your ankle just detaches. It just pops off. It's like a plastic piece of a doll. It just goes pop.
And I stand up and I say, I will get my revenge.
Do you take the ankle with you?
Yes, as a pet.
Your ankle gains consciousness. Okay, Opalia, what are you doing with this Cyger?
I'm still flying around the grocery store, and I'm like, so what are we supposed to do now, buddy?
I think we should honestly just bomb it.
Sounds good.
And you guys, I'm just gonna say you guys do this. You guys drop 15 6-kiloton bombs on the place, and then a megaton bomb, and then a gigaton bomb, and then Coda is no more.
And while the explosion happens, I start laughing in a very familiar way, and then you just hear my voice turning into Will Smith, and I'm like, it's rewind time, everybody.
This is so convoluted.
And I think honestly that's the best place to end the episode.
You're welcome. I had that idea, and it was like perfect.
This doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god. Oh, we've hinted at a sequel as well.
We set up a sequel. Hollywood hit us up.
Hollywood, we need to make The Pigeon and the Cyger.
The Pigeon that How I Met Your Cyger.
How I Met Your Cyger.
How did that all happen, dude?
That was so funny.
You're welcome.
That was so convoluted.
You're welcome.
Convolution, specificness, and just no nonsensical stuff. That's how my human works. How my human works.
Oh, I had a plan from the beginning. I was like, I'm gonna befriend this tiger, and by the end, I'm gonna kill him.
I kind of was able to tell it from the first second on, because you were like, I'm going to avenge him, and then you were nice to him, and I was like, okay, so going to kill him as soon as he finds out.
I legitimately did not expect it. I just thought Coda was being like chaotic.
The thing is, Coda is not chaotic, and I know that because I am chaotic.
Look, my character was like, okay, I can't face this tiger head on. I'm going to need to figure out his weakness. I'm going to need to
you straight up asked him for his weakness, and I did not bat a single eye. I was like, yes,
God, are you kidding me?
Seems like a Coda thing to do.
Oh,
Did I just
Coda. You would have thought Coda's like the kid who like runs track with some. Coda in this version of Coda would be like he runs track with some other kid, and he's like, "Hey, do you have any weaknesses just in case?" And the other kid's just like, "Yeah, I have this really weak ankle. If anyone hits it just a little bit, I fall down." And then he just hits the ankle, and the track race starts, and he just runs off.
Sounds very Coda to me.
Oh, that was fun.
That was good.
You're welcome. I really enjoyed the ending.
Remember that one drawing
Me
we made
too.
with Christian where it's like impossible to remember all the details?
Yeah.
This is the story equivalent of that.
Yes.
It is not possible to recite this exact plot.
The
From
thing is,
memory.
it actually was kind of cool. Like,
I love how the end was just like, you fool. And then you were like, you fool. And then it was just like, I was Will Smith.
I'm still gonna tell my kids that was Death Note. That was amazing.
I gotta tell my kids that was Death Note.
Oh my god.
That was funny. I love how Coda was like, haha, Opalia, get the kiwi. But I was your enemy from the second we were in the park.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, when you and Coen play together, you have such good chemistry, but Opalia and I just hated each other.
Don't. You guys just become mortal enemies.
I guess it's just the opposite of what we are in real life, Coen. Anyways, guys, this has been Odd Friends.
I'm doing the outro. Excuse me.
If you like this episode, please give us a
Squeeze
like. A like.
The other art friends say their names.
The other art friends say bye.
Didn't you hear what I accidentally just said?
No.
What?
If you like this episode, please give us a life instead of a like.
Please give us your entire life. Devote your life
If you
to
like
watching
this
our
episode,
episodes.
bring us a human sacrifice.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you very
It's
much.
really tempting to make a religion joke again, but I won't.
I'm very
This
sorry,
is
by
the
the way,
new
Coda.
religion. This is the art friends religion.
We should do
I am.
Art-
a new choice with Christian together.
Art religion.
Yes, we should.
We should.
Ooh,
We
maybe.
can make that the Canadian Boogaloo.
No,
We could do the Canadian Boogaloo as a new choice.
Also, are we gonna make the Canadian Boogaloo like 6 people, or are we gonna remove some people?
isn't 6 people a
No, the
lot?
Canadian Boogaloo is like every Canadian we know.
Every Canadian.
Look forward to that episode 42 Canadian Boogaloo.
It'll be fun. It'll be great.
We need to figure out what we're actually doing for that. All we know is
We're
every
gonna do
Canadian we
new
know
choice,
is on the show.
and it's gonna be Canada themed. It's gonna be the most Canadian thing ever. We're gonna force every single Canadian person we know to join, and then put on the most horrendous Canadian accents. It'll be great. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed watching that episode. It's a convoluted mess. You're welcome. I have to draw all of this. You'll probably have seen my suffering through these illustrations at this point, as I start to get less and less ambitious and start to just suffer more and more. But anyhow, we'll see you guys next week on Saturday, because it's Saturdays now.
Oh yeah, we changed the upload days to Saturday.
We've done it. I mentioned it in the Instagram, we mentioned it in the Instagram. But yay, that was fun. We'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Yes.
Check us out on Instagram,
Check us out on
Spotify,
Instagram,
YouTube.
Spotify.
Discord server's dying.
Yes.
Repost if
'Cause
you're an
we're
art.
not active enough in it.
Repost if you're an art friender. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye. That is why I am holding you in this very comfortable and romantic position.
In most fairy tales, the guy sweeps the girl off her legs, but with Joe and Elo, if Elo tried sweeping Joe off her legs, he'd probably break his spine.
Honestly.
I want to see that in movie theaters.
Elo breaking his spine.
Now in theaters near you in high definition, Elo breaking his spine on loop.
It's only like 1/50th of the movie, but my god, is it the only selling point we have?
That's the entire movie. That's the entire movie. You go into the theater, sit down, you hear, and then you leave.
Fantastic. You don't even see it, you just hear it. It's just a single sound effect.
You don't just hear the you hear the and then ow, Joe.